What is good? Diamond Dynasty, baby. Y'all already know what's going on in this video today. It is a beautiful motherfucking day in Dallas, Texas, man. It is a beautiful day. Right now I'm at the lake. The sun is about to go down. The sun is about to set. I'm just enjoying myself. I got some food right here that I'm about to eat. I wanted to start a new segment on this channel to where I'm speaking more about things that matter, things that a lot of people really don't talk about. Trauma and working through your trauma can actually make you feel like you're exposed. It can make you feel like you're vulnerable, like you a soft ass bitch, Charmin soft. It can make you feel weak and all of these things, but it's very necessary work that needs to be done for us to actually evolve, for us to actually heal aspects of ourselves that we have disowned, and for us to be able to elevate and accept and love ourselves on a level that is higher than what we already do. I'm not saying that just because you haven't healed aspects of yourself that you can't love yourself, but all I'm saying is a lot of us are disintegrating. Maybe not physically, we might have a strong body, but emotionally, we have an emotional body, just like we have this physical body, right? We got a physical body and all of this. We also have an emotional body, and this emotional body also gets worn down, torn down, and it's something that we don't talk enough about. Not fixing, but taking care of. When's the last time you have done something for you emotionally that helped you love yourself just a little bit more, helped you accept yourself a little bit more? And I wanted to make this video basically exposing myself and exposing the fact that I know in the last video I told y'all that recently I had got triggered by something, and I thought that it was something that I had healed from already, but the shit still hurt. It was painful as fuck when I got triggered by it. And you think whenever you resolve or you heal from childhood trauma that you might be over it. And what I found out was it's levels to this shit. Can't fuck my hoe because it levels to this bitch, right? Or maybe you can, who cares, right? Healing is tough. Shadow work and going into the closet with all the fucking demons and all of our fears and all the things that we have been through that shape who we are and how we perceive reality. It's not hard. I mean, it's not hard. It is hard. It is not easy going into the dungeon and fucking with the dragons. Like, imagine you going down, you choosing to go down to a dungeon, knowing that there's fire-breathing fucking dragons down there who will tear your ass up, burn your ass alive. Do you really think the average person is gonna go down there and fuck with the dragons? No, they're not. Now that's an extreme metaphor, but a lot of us are just going through our day-to-day lives thinking that if I just keep moving, if I never go into that closet, if I never face my fears, if I never actually take a hard look and genuine look into myself, matter of fact, I don't even know who I am, right? If you never heal those aspects of yourself and you never go into that closet to clear out and clean out some of that shit and all of that baggage that you stuff down, all of those negative emotions that you try to stuff down and bottle up and get rid of, not understanding that you doing that is only making you hate yourself. Because if you love yourself, you would accept yourself in any emotion that you have. So the point of me saying all of this is, whenever I got triggered that day, I spent like the next 3 days putting myself in my own type of therapy, right? Talking to myself, coaching myself, and processing what the fuck I just went through. Processing these stuffed down emotions. Processing my thoughts, my emotions, my feelings, you know? And it sucked. It sucked. The reason why I named this the way I named it was for several reasons, but one of the reasons why is because when you start to do this type of work, when you start to really dive deep and you go where others won't go, it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard to swim those waters. But it's so much more rewarding when you put in the time and effort to do so. Because it sucked. For like 3 days, it sucked. It sucked, and then it sucked a little less, and then it sucked a little less, and then it just kept sucking less. But it opened up my awareness. And the reason why I say exposing myself is because that's exactly how I felt. It's kind of like, I don't know if y'all have ever smoked. I'm not promoting smoking weed, all right? But I could compare it to you smoking weed, you going out in public, and you think that everybody knows that you're high as fuck, right? You think everybody sees that you're high, but they probably don't even know that you're high unless you smell like fucking weed, right? You feel like everybody knows. Same thing when you do this work, when you bring up these tough emotions, traumatic events that may have happened, tough emotions to deal with and process that have not been processed for years on years on years on years, or maybe you scratched the surface, but you never really got to the roots. When you really start getting into the trenches, when you really start, you know, saying savage life, I'm going down there and I don't care what the fuck is down there, we're gonna figure it out. And that's the crazy thing about it. It might be tough work, but you're going to survive. You might feel like you're gonna die when you do it, but I promise you, you're gonna come out the other end and say, damn, I'm so glad that I grabbed my nuts, or all my ladies, grab your coochies and put in the work to actually accept and love yourself. Every aspect of yourself. To get rid of the shame, the guilt, the doubt, the worry, and actually say it's okay to feel this way or feel that way. Acknowledge it. Accept it. Embrace it. And when you do this type of work, it makes you feel, literally, this is how I feel. If somebody had like slash my skin open. You know how if somebody slashes your skin open, you'll have a cut, a fresh cut. It felt like a fresh cut was on my body, and it was just blood just oozing out, and everybody could see it, and all over my body. It kind of felt like my insides and all my organs and shit were on my outside, and my outside was in my inside. It was like, you kind of feel like everybody can see you. It's kind of like being naked. It's like nobody goes outside naked, right? But I can compare it to, all right, I'm gonna be free and I'm just gonna go outside naked, right? So you go outside naked and people are all looking at you like, damn, she naked. And in all actuality, just like the weed, nobody fucking knows that you smoked. Nobody knows that you just went through a traumatic session. Nobody knows that you went into the dungeon, went into the closet, or whatever the case is, but you just feel so exposed. You feel so vulnerable. You feel so, like, weak. You just feel like you got hit by a bus or a train or ran the fuck over. It sucks. It sucks. But you have to go there if you want to fully accept yourself and love yourself. That's part of the process, right? I'm not saying that you can't love yourself to a certain extent if you don't do this work, but I will say that all of us, no matter what we have been through, no matter what our childhood looks like or looked like, all of us have experienced some level of trauma. I'm not going to decipher, oh, she done been through more than this person or whatever the case is. What affects somebody might affect somebody less or more. But whatever trauma you went through in your childhood is valid. And you need to validly take your ass to the dungeon and figure that shit out, bruh. And part of figuring that out is understanding and knowing that, look, I was so-and-so age. I didn't have the understanding that I do at the big old age that I am now. And you go back and you love on that part of you. You tell that part of you it's okay. You felt that way and it was okay for you to feel that way. And I accept that you feel that way, and I love you anyway. You tell yourself it's okay to feel what you feel. This is the deep, hard work that a lot of people do not want to do. It's uncomfortable as fuck. But nothing grows in your comfort zone. Nothing grows there. So why would you stay there? And I understand why people stay there. There were moments in time where I would stay there too. But it's great to have these trigger moments. And it's all about what you do when you are triggered. Do you stuff even more shit down? Are you creating more shit to stuff in the closet that's damn near about to explode? You can't even stuff no more shit up in there. The closet won't even close at this point. You got so much shit in there. So, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm sharing what I went through. And if one person can take something away from what I'm sharing, then it's a W. That's the only reason why I'm posting this video. I want to start sharing more of what matters. I want to start helping more people accept and love themselves through me in my journey, sharing some of the things that I have done along the way. And what I'm continuing to experience on my journey. And I don't think there's ever going to be a point to where all your shit is cleaned out your closet. I don't think that anybody ever gets to that point. But you will know and feel a drastic change whenever you do start cleaning that shit out, man. It's a lot of us who feel like we deserve less than what we actually deserve because we have limiting and core beliefs from childhood and traumatic events that we just haven't processed the emotions to, we haven't re-owned, we haven't accepted, so we can actually let go and move on. So, just some of my thoughts. I will be doing some more videos like this. If you want me to speak about a certain topic, or if you want to share something with me that you want me to expand on in a video, hit my DMs. Hit my DMs. I want to start doing more, I guess, self-development or motivation videos or whatever the case is. And I'm going to try to compare it to my life experiences, what I have done to help me, and maybe it can help you too. So if you need any advice, hit my DMs. Let me know any topics that you want me to talk about on these segments. I will still be doing my regular videos, sometimes reactions. Right now, I'm just doing anything, right? I'm just experimenting right now. I'm just doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, or whatever the case is. But I did want to bring more of me to the channel. I did want to bring more of what matters to the channel, because this is my channel at the end of the day, right? Like, it's cool to talk about this person and that person or whatever the case is, but 9 times out of 10, if I'm talking about that person or that person, I'm also trying to bring it back to the lessons that can be learned, right? And I want to do more of that. I want to do more of helping. I want to do more of quality work. There's a lot of people who need help out here. It's a lot of people who are hurting, right? It's a lot of people who are hurting, a lot of people who have stuffed closets, a lot of people who need help, who feel like ashamed or feel like they have nobody to talk to. And so we're all in this journey together. Everybody is in this journey together. Once you think you have something figured out, something else happens to show you, bitch, you ain't that smart, okay? And that goes for everybody. I don't care if you're making $1 billion, jillion dollars, or you're making $0. I don't care if you're homeless or you're the Pope or the president. Everybody is on the same journey, just different levels of their own journeys, but we're all on the same journey. We're all on this fucking spinning piece of earth, flying around. We don't know what the fuck's really going on. Nobody actually knows what the fuck is going on. So stop being so hard on yourself, man. I will be uploading more content like this. If you like this type of content, make sure that you do hit the like button if you want me to do more videos like this. And also, like I said, DM me any topics, or if you need some specific advice on something, make sure that you hit my DMs. And possibly I will be speaking about what you want me to speak about on the next episode. Like I said, I'm going to be sharing my experiences. And then, you know, if y'all have your own experiences too that y'all want me to address or talk about, make sure that you DM me, man. I love y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell they ain't your mama, tell they Uncle Joe. You still all. We'll see you guys in the next motherfucking video. And I love y'all, man. Peace. We out, baby.